Anushka.
Oh, no!
There is one obvious outsider, John Tickle, a man of science caught in a world of emotions.
Day 8, 9:44 a.m. Today the first housemate will be evicted from the Big Brother house. 7 days ago, each housemate had to nominate one person for eviction. Scott, Federico, Anushka and John all face the public vote. Cameron and Steph are making breakfast.
It's like a lot of sugar on it. Obviously, if I couldn't have it, I wouldn't have it, but...
I went decamp one time when I was young, where, thanks, a girl called George, and she... Oh, Fed left my spoon in there, and I need sugar. And she used to eat cornflakes with nothing, no milk and that on it. And I'll tell you what I don't understand. Folk they eat cornflakes using...
Teaspoon.
Orange juice.
You know what?
Orange juice instead of milk.
Oh.
What a horrendous thought, eh?
Really?
Yeah.
Coming out?
Yep.
.06 p.m. There are 10 hours until the first person is evicted from the Big Brother house. Federico and Anushka are still in bed.
And if you clean one hand as much as possible, so clean this one, whether you left or right hand.
John and Goss are making bread in the kitchen.
Ugh.
Scott is in the diary room talking to Big Brother.
Someone's going to be evicted, and it may be me, or John, or Anushka, or Feddy, but no, I don't feel too bad at the moment. I'm surprised enough a little bit. I thought I would feel a bit more nervy, but I mean, I think I'll feel a bit nervy come about 8 o'clock or something like that, maybe a bit later in the day, but I'm feeling fairly relaxed about it. I think you've got to be ready. There's no point in worrying about it constantly, because I won't be able to have a good time then.
Whose departure do you think will have the biggest impact upon the house?
Personally, I think I'd say Anushka. I think, she just adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the equation, and I think if she went, we'd be missing it.
How will you feel if it's you that's evicted, Scott?
I'll be devastated. I think. I'd be a mess. I think if I wouldn't, I don't think I'd cry or anything like that, but I would hate it if I'm the one to go this evening. It would really won't like it at all.
Alright, if we wipe that down, wash your hands off there, John. I'll wrap it in cling film. And we'll come back in about 40 minutes and it should nicely be puff-daddied. How are you feeling about tonight, John?
It happens, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm dreading the lights and the cameras and the questions and whatever, but I can't do anything to stop that feeling, so I'll just have to suck it up and deal with it when I get out,
1:26 p.m. Federico is the last housemate up. The only time housemates are allowed contact with the outside world is for medical treatment in the diary room. Last night, Noosh chipped one of her teeth playing blindman's buff. Big Brother has called a dentist to check on her.
Is it hurting there? Does it feel sharp to your lip?
Like I could open beer cans with it. Very sharp. It looks funny.
Okay. Well, you're not going to lose that tooth. That's for sure. You will not lose the tooth.
Feeling good? Feeling alright about this evening, chaps? Good.
I had a really weird dream last night. I dreamt that I was back at home, but it was weird because they let us out for one day, and I went and I saw my friend, and my friend was really upset because I never told her, and my school was really angry because I never told them because I'd let them down or something, and I'm like,
Don't
what?
be silly.
And yeah, I know, this is how bizarre this dream was.
Don't be silly.
And something to do with student council, and it's like, what the? It's going
I know what
on
that dream
here?
means.
1:38 p.m. Justine and Tanya are in the kitchen. The rest of the housemates are in the garden.
But I didn't wake anybody up last night, did I? With my ranting.
You did.
I woke myself up for talking.
Did you?
Yeah. This morning.
Uh-oh, you're starting in. What's on your mind? Tell us.
Can you keep still, please?
I've been told.
Fed, let me get your back muscles. Straighten up.
Not really. I've sweat.
There you go, darling.
I've been
We did
told.
a film on and stuff, but it was only for the people who were up.
How was breakfast?
That's some ice cream.
Over the first week, the Big Brother house has witnessed unprecedented levels of touching and flirtation. But these outward signs of affection aren't what they seem to be. The flirting began from the very first moment that the housemates entered the house.
What do we think of our new house, eh?
Within the first hour, Big Brother told the housemates that they would have to nominate immediately. This caused a frenzy of touching, 32 cases within 5 minutes. But this wasn't a display of affection. After all, the housemates had just met. It was a case of speed bonding. The housemates felt insecure and anxious. They needed to comfort themselves and to feel closer to each other.
This is talking about the massage.
The day after the results of the nominations were revealed, the speed bonding stepped up a gear with the introduction of massage. This provided the housemates with an opportunity for additional reassuring contact and a chance to explore each other physically without being sexual. For housemates like John, it provided a quick and ready way of connecting with the girls.
I wouldn't mind going to see Lord of the Rings premiere.
Out of all the housemates, Anushka produces the highest incidence of flirtatious behaviour. However, her suggestive invitations aren't necessarily genuine. Here she seemingly flirts with Federico, but her eyes are focused elsewhere. She raises her voice, but not towards Federico. She's actually addressing the other housemates. She's sending powerful signals to the viewers that she's desirable and that she therefore deserves to stay in the house. The housemates appear to have bonded very rapidly, much faster than normal. But appearances can be deceptive. The danger is that relationships that are formed too rapidly may not have the foundations to last. Like a house of cards, they may start to fall apart.
4:08 p.m. There are 6 hours until the first eviction. Scott has prepared a dinner for the 12 housemates of Thai green chicken curry with a vegetarian version for Sissy, Nush and Steph.
Nush. Thank you, it's a nice day.
No, you're right.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Here's to our last meal.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The last
Cheers.
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 I think that's your last
Thank
supper.
you. Yes, cheers.
Toasting with you.
Are you into
The last
mushrooms?
supper.
You into mushrooms?
Mushrooms?
Yeah.
I'm into them, yeah.
Unless at least mushrooms aren't that big.
Is this the...
Am I leaving enough for you there?
Yeah.
6:03 p.m. There are 4 hours until the first eviction. Big Brother calls Anushka to the diary room.
I hope Scott, Fed and myself stay. Not only really leaves one person to who's going to leave, doesn't it? But in saying that though, I don't know, and because I nominated him as well, I can't really go back on that because the other two are diamond geezers.
How will you feel if you do stay?
I'll be so happy. I'll be so thankful because I like it here. And I don't want to leave, and that also shows that people actually like me out there, and that then it's not a mad manhunt to get Anushka and burn her at the stake.
Upset because I nominated
it. 8:39 p.m. Big Brother has gathered the housemates on the sofas.
Yeah, right? Just slush a lot of water in it and it'll dilute.
God, I've got a toilet now.
This is the least chill I've seen you.
People,
tell me this. Wait a minute.
This is Davina. Anushka, Federico, John, Scott. The phone lines are closed. The votes have been counted and verified. And I can reveal that the first person to be evicted from the Big Brother house is...
Come on. Come on, Davina.
Anushka.
No!
Come here.
Oh no.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. No, but right, it's fine.
Come here.
Alright.
Oh.
You sure? I never expected it down. Don't worry, down. You were brilliant. I don't know what I was thinking of.
It's fine. No, wait, let me go first.
Oh, I want a kiss.
Come
here, darling.
Well done. I'm fine. Well, ish. You want to leave first, but never mind.
Can I have your bed?
You okay? That was weird, wasn't it? You alright? Don't, oh gosh, come on.
Come on, Gus. Gus, come on. None of us know why, Chief.
Love you.
It's not good. It's really good.
Thank you.
Go down there.
Firebands came in. You're an absolute star.
You are, mate.
You're alright. It doesn't mean anything. You don't even know you're alright.
No. I know it's fine.
Come on, let's go.
Where's my stuff?
It's in the room.
No, I mean, where's my stuff? Where's my luggage and that?
I'll pack it and then the luggage will come.
God, I didn't expect that. Well done anyway, guys. Yeah, well,
Not a good feeling. I honestly hope you don't have to go through it. It's a horrible feeling.
It's horrible.
God, I won't lie by saying that I'm not shocked, because I am shocked.
I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. I'm so shocked.
Hey, I get to see Dermot first!
Oh no, Anushka, I'm so shocked. I've got shivers.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We didn't make her leave. No, we didn't. It wasn't our choice. And the nominations were a lot of cack.
No, she's a very strong girl. She can hack it out.
She will
I think she's probably the strongest person here.
One of our girls. Look at the girls who've gone.
8:55 p.m. Anushka has been packing for 15 minutes. The other housemates are sitting on the sofa. Sissy is waiting to come into the diary room.
Come here.
Sissy, you right?
Huddle into the breasts. Think I should wear that?
So look,
Shall I leave it?
I'd leave it.
Hello, Sissy. How are you?
Upset because I nominated it. I just want to ask if I can give her this flower. This little bag.
Sissy, if the bag and the flower are only for Anushka, you can give them to Anushka.
Okay, thank you. I might come in and talk a bit later on.
Sissy, Big Brother's always here for you to talk.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Sissy.
The eyes of a cow.
There's inside her.
Flower.
There's inside her. I know, but there you go.
Come here, sit down. Darren, don't worry, it was none of us that done that. It was none of us that done that. And it's not nice, but everyone's going to see each other in a few weeks' time. It means it's just a daft game that we're all playing. Everyone will cheer her when she goes out. She's brilliant, right? And she's strong.
She's stronger than...
Look how she's on it. She'll be fine. Don't worry, Don.
There has been a spectacular amount of guilt in the first week in the Big Brother house. This is because of the nature of the surprise nominations last week.
I nominated Anushka, but then it's just great.
These intense feelings of guilt peak at the announcement of Anushka's eviction and produce intense behavioural reactions amongst those who nominated her.
Anushka.
What the nominators are suffering from is perpetrator guilt. Cameron, Goss, John, Justine, Scott, Sissy all have a guilty secret. Each of them feel that they may be solely responsible for Anushka's predicament, and as a result they display dramatic, guilt-ridden behaviour.
Brilliant. I don't know what we're thinking.
Their perpetrator guilt is displayed in three different ways. Firstly, the open display of emotions by Sissy and Goss.
Sorry.
Secondly, the over-control of emotions displayed by Cameron, John and Scott. These three housemates attempted to conceal their guilt, trying to cover up their feelings, lest they reveal their guilty secret. Following the eviction announcement, Cameron spoke only 40 words in half an hour. When seated, John was immobile for 38 minutes, whereas Scott continually attempted to conceal his facial expression with his hands. Perpetrator guilt is also displayed through emotional leakage. Justine's twiddling with her hair is a classic self-adapter. It reveals the strong negative emotions that she's trying to keep covered, but nevertheless managed to leak out. Anushka was the baby of the house, who should have been afforded a degree of protection by her housemates, but she wasn't. And now, as a consequence, the group feel that they have neglected their parental role. Anushka's eviction, based on arbitrary first impressions, has dramatically altered the dynamics of the Big Brother house. The house is split into two groups, one racked by guilt, the other oblivious to their plight. With the house now divided, we may see some real patterns emerging in the nominations. These people have learned the first lesson of Big Brother. It's not a team game, and that ultimately you're on your own.
10:05 p.m. The 12 housemates are gathered on the sofas for the final time.
Boyfriend, as long as Dermot's around, who needs my student? I told him that though. He knows the score.
He doesn't know anyway. And so does the rest of the UK.
But just Dermot.
Big Brother house, this is Davina. Okay, Anushka, you are the first person to be evicted from the Big Brother house. You've got 1 minute to gather your belongings and say your goodbyes.
You are our sunshine, our only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You never notice how much I love you.
I miss you, Dad.
I'm really glad you did.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him, love. Go get him.
Oh, you know what you've got to do in the pool, yeah?
You're fantastic and you're going to shine, love. You're going to shine.
Yes.
Well done.
Oh, the doors are opening.
I love you. You're true gentleman. True gentleman.
We're all friends on the car. Baby, if you ever need a gangster teddy bear, yeah?
I love you.
I'll see you again. Give it a shot. You make me happy.
Hold it. Go,
Should we have a group hug?
Group hug, everybody. Go.
Come on, teddy bear, go.
This one,
Boys and the girls. Now they can
Yeah, let's mix, man.
Because I'm staying here, man. What's your news, Gani?
One for all and all for one.
Yes.
11:33 p.m. Scott has come to the diary room. Ray and Federico are making tea in the kitchen.
So you were relieved anyway?
I mean, after the initial thing, where you're like, oh no, not Anushka, you know, not
No, man.
the other person, but yeah, we all want to stay, man, don't we?
Yeah,
we
that's
all
it.
want to stay.
Want to stay as long as you can, like.
Exactly.
All of the other housemates are in the garden.
It's the quietest we've been, isn't it?
Pardon me.
It was silent.
It's horrible, but has anybody else been sitting about thinking, who on earth am I nominating next week?
Awful, isn't it?
Don't.
Well, I think we've all been thinking that.
And I'm
That's why I want to go to bed, at least if I get to sleep.
You have to think about it.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to sleep very well tonight.
No, I'm not.
I probably will. I always do.
I'm probably going to go in there and say, can I give me some more time? And they're going to be no.
Last stop. Or some sleeping tablets.
I doubt we'll get that, eh?
Well, can you pick 2 people for me?
Yeah. Use it to your discretion. But I don't want anyone evicted.
Well, that's exactly the same as me.
We knew that when we come in, didn't we?
Yeah, no.
Because everyone makes the house sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. And it's weird that someone's gone today, so...
One, 2, 3. Heave!
Day 9, 8:44 a.m. Last night, Anushka was the first housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house. Justine was first to bed. Cameron, Federico, Goss and Scott were last to bed at 3:18 a.m. Steph is the first housemate up. Tonight, housemates will face their first group challenge. Big Brother has painted white markings on the lawn. 10:28 a.m. Federico, Goss, Ray and Scott are the only housemates still in bed. The rest of the housemates are in the garden. Cameron has come to the diary room to collect new batteries for the housemates' microphones.
Morning.
Good morning, Cameron. How's the group this morning after last night?
I don't think there's been much mention of it yet. I think it's just another day, really. Does that sound really harsh? I suppose once we're all together and it's the 11 rather than the 12, that might be when somebody realises. But yeah. Goss was pretty upset, obviously, when the announcement was made, sort of thing. And like I said last night, I think Tanya, well, maybe she'll miss her, because I think they were two that capered together quite a bit, I think.
At 12:20 p.m. All the housemates are in the garden.
But yeah, I mean, you'll always find one of his in the Sunday Times top 10 paperbacks or whatever. So.
What do you reckon, John? Definitely tug of war tonight?
Well, we've been talking about this morning. I can't think of anything else which requires a centre line and two other white lines.
Or it could be throwing a ball or something near the nearest X.
Yeah, well, that's it. Is the X to show where the red line is, or is the X part of the thing in its own right? It's,
anything happening in the Star Wars or the Star Trek universe that we should know about, John?
Oh, don't.
No.
Comfy. Mind you, I could doze and take it in subliminally.
No. Not working today.
After 9 days in the house, the group is generally getting on well, but there is one obvious outsider. John Tickle, a man of science, caught in a world of emotions. There are a number of theories that would explain why John is becoming increasingly isolated from the other housemates. Freud would explain John's isolation in terms of an overdeveloped superego. Freudian theory states that a person's mind is divided into three sections. The superego, which is the internal voice of authority or conscience, the ego, which is the face a person presents to the world, and the id, which is the primitive side of the mind, containing the raw emotions.
Sweet chariot.
The logical areas of John's brain are overdeveloped, resulting in a continual rationalisation of his emotion and behaviour.
If I don't want to worry about something, then I can just flick that little switch in my brain and not worry about it.
Ultimately, his feelings appear to be divorced from his intellect, and it is this aspect of John that seems to be placing a barrier between him and the rest of the housemates. Although John often seems out of sync with the other housemates, he has managed to carve out a strong role for himself as the group's intellect and spokesperson.
I think we could do with a washing line, so...
John has also unintentionally fallen into a second role within the group, that of the lovable yet harmless pet.
You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
The allocation of this role allows the others to feel emotionally superior to him. In a house reliant mainly on feelings, emotion will always be ranked higher than intellect. These dual roles could actually place John in a strong position. The housemates will always feel affection and warmth for his endearing qualities, and may start to rely on his practical and intellectual abilities for problem solving.
He's fixed it. John's very good at these sort of things, isn't he?
40 bits, we lost him.
John is beginning to reveal a more emotional side. In particular, he's developing a strong sense of empathy.
Getting a little bit worried about Goss and Noosh. I think they are feeling a little bit isolated from the group.
John's survival in the house is now merely a question of balance. If John becomes typecast as the logical loner, he could find himself so out of sync with the group that he becomes the logical choice for nomination. But if he can strike the right balance between his emotions and his intellect, he may find himself indispensable.
5:12 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the garden. Cameron, Sissy, Goss and Tanya are inside discussing previous relationships.
George Clooney.
No,
All right,
not Hollywood.
What, soap opera style?
I've snugged Vane and you.
One
Go.
Vernon Kay.
Yeah.
One soap
Did you
opera.
really?
No. Got a kiss off Goldie.
Okay.
One soap opera guy. One
musician.
Rick
No,
Astley.
wait. You've got to get the full information. Was it a snog of more?
Not you.
No, because if it's more than... Who?
No, it wasn't. It was just snobs.
Snog. Right, okay. Then. Who was it? Because if it's more, then we shouldn't really ask.
Shall I give you clues?
Yes.
He was known as the Body.
Peter Andre! Fuckeries, no way! Ah! Shame on you, girl! Shame on you! Oh my God! All that grease. Was he dripping over you?
I thought he was called the spider.
No, you must have had a little device that catches it. Drip, drip, drip.
What's one of his
Big
songs?
man!
Whoa, mysterious girl! I want to get close to you! Woo! That's the only fucking one I know. Then he tried to go R&B, and he just fucking was like, all right, later, man. Later to you, son.
8 or 9 p.m. All the housemates are outside. Big Brother has called Goss to the diary room.
After the evictions and whatnot, and Anushka going, wasn't 100% happy. You know what I mean? But a lot better today. A good night's sleep. A good chat last night. Laugh with the boys, cooking up that little feast we had last night, and then waking up and just trying to get on with it, sort of thing. You have moments where you think, oh, she's going to come bouncing around the corner.
Do you think Friday hit you harder than you expected?
Yeah, definitely. Wasn't expecting to cry or anything like that, but yeah, Friday hit hard, mate. It hit home that is Big Brother. This is the game. Do you know what I mean? And you have to play it whether you like it or not.
(9:20 p.m) Each week, the housemates will compete against each other in a group challenge. Those housemates who win the challenge will receive a reward. This week, the challenge is a tug-of-war. The housemates were asked by Big Brother to choose an umpire from the group who will automatically join the winning team at the end of the challenge. They chose Sissy. Big Brother has asked Sissy to divide the rest of the housemates into 2 teams. On the green side is John, Steph, Justine, Goss and Scott. On the yellow side is Federico, Noosh, Ray, Tanya and Cameron.
Right, hang on. Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Heat!
Get up, stand up. Come on.
How did that happen? Oh no! Body
Never mind, never mind.
We didn't even move.
Will the umpire now confirm which team has won the tug of
The green
(9:23 p.m) Big Brother calls the winners of tonight's challenge to the diary room.
Oh no, they've got a present.
Oh!
They're going to the diary room.
Hello, Big Brother.
Congratulations on winning tonight's challenge.
Thank you very much.
Big Brother will now instruct you on how to receive your reward. You should listen to these instructions carefully. Big Brother will shortly ask you to leave the diary room. When you do, you should immediately turn to your right and walk to the end of the corridor. When you reach the end of the corridor, you must carefully move the plant to the right-hand side of the corridor. One housemate should then place their hand flat against the centre of the tiled wall and push firmly. you will find a room behind the wall. You must not communicate in any way with the losing team.
Let's go, we'll be fine.
Big Brother hopes you enjoy your reward.
Thank you, Big Brother.
You may now leave the diary room.
Straight to the right.
Nice. Anyway, they're fake.
Oh, they've got something really nice.
No! I've got a note, then emergency exit.
Which one?
Oh!
The housemates have been told they may stay in the reward room until midnight. If they leave before then, they will not be allowed back in. Big Brother has provided 2 bottles of champagne and gourmet snacks.
Oh my god!
And you got dressed up for a reason. Hey! Honestly, is anybody that bothered?
I'm gonna cry later on again. Like a giant chocolate cake.
They all come out hammered
drunk.
Put it this way, boys.
They all come hammered drunk.
Thank goodness Jordan wasn't in the losing team. Thank goodness Jordan wasn't in the losing team. He'd been in that diary room like a rat of a drain pipe.
This isn't fair.
I don't agree. Look at our shit. We're gonna have to pick all that up.
Yeah, screw it.
It's the hidden secret room.
This is wonderful.
This is just
What's
absolutely
your dad? Do you
mad.
think we should call it? Are we allowed to take it? At the end, not now.
At the end.
We can take stuff back at midnight, then we leave loads of stuff for them.
Everybody, come together.
Stop the beats of control the beats.
9:41 p.m. The housemates who lost the challenge have been in the garden for 8 minutes.
There's no tells. Oh, there's one there.
Yes, it's birthday! Gonna party like it's his birthday! We're in the club! Yes! Oh, you're dropping sweets!
They're not meant to...
Louder, louder!
Up the bass!
Come on, John! Give me a hug, yes, baby! Oh, everyone, I see 2 girls get on down, come on, babies!
Hot lesbian action.
Ski walk!
Running man, running man!
I don't care. Means nothing to me.
Big Brother, housemates are now free to re-enter the house.
You wet? You 2 twits!
Let's see what happened.
And they are.
No, not in the door, you...
It's like a horror film. They're all in the house. Oh, that's it. Can't be.
Sissy.
Have you got chocolate? Wait. Have you got booze?
This is
champagne!
What else is there?
Bring some up!
What else have you got?
What else have you got?
What else?
They don't answer me, yes.
They can't talk to us. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Champagne. They haven't got Cristal, no. There's no way it'll be Cristal. If it is, oh my god. And they've got chocolate.
You see the door though, you saw the door, didn't you?
10:05 p.m. In addition to the champagne, housemates have been rewarded for tonight's challenge with 10 songs.
They've stuffed the sweet.
Sissy! Yoga!
Go on, man.
Oh my god!
There are 3 bottles of
Oh,
champagne.
I want to be in there with you lot.
Why we no fun?
Should we do voodoo?
I can't hear a word, no. It's for Tanya, anyway.
They've got 3 bottles of champers, they've got boiled sweets, they've got makeup in there. It's like a porn star room. You can imagine it.
Oh,
you know,
it'd
with
be
all
like
pillows and
your
everything.
birthday.
Yeah, we're gonna party like. Look at us, woo!
Would anybody like a long, cool drink? Of?
I'm not eating tomorrow.
Some people are living in a war zone, being bombed and...
No, but I'm actually not.
on the bright side of life.
Senor.
Thanks, man.
Double the break.
Hang on a minute.
Mosh. Come on, rock chicks.
10:58 p.m.
Well, that'll put a dampener on the evening, won't it?
Ray, do you want a cold drink?
No, man, I've got a cup of tea though, thanks.
The winning housemates have been in the reward room for 1.5 hours. They have drunk 2 bottles of champagne as well as a further bottle provided by Big Brother.
You know what? This is actually one of my fantasies.
What is?
To do it on this. One of my fantasies,
John?
one of mine as well, and we were dancing.
But I hope you don't mind us watching.
Gosh, put some blue makeup on.
No.
I think it would really suit
no, I
you.
think Scott.
One of my fantasies is to come through secret room.
We did that. Yeah, go on, is that it? Is that the best you can do? John, come on, man, there's more to you than that.
John is rough.
John, that's rough, mate.
11:06 p.m.
A freak in the morning, a freak in the evening, just like me. I need a roughneck brother that can satisfy me.
If I wasn't a married man doing more than this going on right now, you three out of all you boy out here, oh my God!
Down, boys!
I just got to sit down right here. I need a roughneck brother that can satisfy me. Come on, dance with me, man. You still outside?
Yes. Sorry.
Tanya comes to the diary room.
Hello, Tanya.
Hi, Big Brother. You know the team that's inside in the secret room, listening to music and drinking champagne? Well, we were wondering if we could just go in there just for one song. Like, we don't even need any alcohol or anything, but just one song. Would that be possible? Please. Please.
Only the housemates who have won tonight's challenge will be able to use this room.
Okay, thank you.
Was there anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
12:04 a.m. As losing housemates are not allowed access to the reward room, Big Brother has locked them in the boys' bedroom. The winning housemates re-enter the house.
Cheers,
Hello!
No, this one's been locked up.
Hello, mates! Where are you?
Hey, we're back! We're back!
No,
wait!
I've got a cigarette in my hand.
Let them out!
Let them out!
Let them out! Let them out!
This is Big Brother. The bedroom door is now.
Hey! Oh, check it out! Smell me! Then he's got red!
Jealous. He's a good thing.
1:37 a.m. All the housemates are still up and talking on the sofas.
Sorry, Mum.
Too late now.
This is Big Brother. Would all housemates please ensure that their microphones are positioned correctly?
I don't want to.
She's so sexy.
Oh God, mine's come off. Oh no, it hasn't.
That is enough. That is not about me anyway. My voice.
She doesn't sound like that in real life.
You know it?
No, I don't need to say thank you. She was the one
Beds like that for
I
change.
met every time.
you know what I mean? Just go to bed or rubbing
Way up there, mate. It was like...
Yeah, you went away.
That was chicken, like, but that would
The
definitely...
first few weeks it's like physical pain.
Hello, big brother. You sound so sexy tonight.
Hello, Federico.
Where would you like me to put the microphone? Could I see you take a shit, please? If it's possible.
It looks as if your microphone is positioned correctly, Federico.
Could you take a shit for me, please? I would like to see your shit, so I would. It is not possible for you to speak like this, is it? Come on, talk to me. I like to hear your voice. It is so sexy.
What else would you like to talk about, Federico?
I have too been taking a shit.
How's your day been today?
It has been nice. I like to come here and speak to you and dream about you shitting. It would be great to see this.
What have you done today?
I have not done much. I have been basically waiting in there to speak to you. When I hear your voice, you make me so happy. What are you wearing, big brother? Can you tell me what you're wearing? Is it possible you could tell me what you have on down below? Or even, are you wearing a coat? A hat? It is not possible.
That is not possible, Federico.
I have this picture of you in my mind. I have to go now because I'm very excited. I have to go take a shit. Thank you.
Thank you, Federico.
Things are always better with him there.
Nice one.
We should say.
Yeah, exactly
Come me when I come out.
So what are you wearing, big brother? I was asking her what she's wearing.
No, you might see me in my natural environment.
It's not possible for me to tell you that.
Say that again, did you ask her if she's married?
Given it, I'd like to see you take a shit. See, she said possible I could wash your shit just one time.
What? Did you say that?
Serious abuse. Got serious abuse tonight.
And I was like, what are you wearing? Can you tell me, please?
No, cowboy hat comes.
She was pissing herself.
Thank you, please. To sign up for Big Brother News Alerts, to be amongst the first to know what's going on in the Big Brother house, text BB Alerts to 85444. Next tonight, Nate is strangely affected when a football player dies in 6 Feet Under.